Hi, everyone. I'm Justin Choate, and welcome into Faces of First Commonwealth. Today, we are so excited to be joined by Doug Snellen, who is our AVP Member Experience Market Manager. Doug is also our chair of Financial Wellness and Scholarship Committee, and he oversees a handful of financial centers as well. Doug, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome.
Thank you for having me, Justin.
Doug, what originally drew you to First Commonwealth, and how did your career path lead you to become the AVP of Member Experience Market Manager, whatever that even means?
So that's actually a really good question. I've been in the banking industry for about 14 years, working in bigger banks. And when I left bigger banks, I looked around for something that had more of a community feel and more of the ability to help people without having to cut through all the red tape. So First Commonwealth was a no-brainer for me. I started here as a member experience associate at the Crawford Financial Center, and I moved my way up to a member experience associate 2, which is an assistant manager position. And then I moved my way to a member experience manager, a multi-site member experience manager, and then to the member experience market manager.
So you've definitely climbed the ladder here at First Commonwealth.
I have.
That's exciting, and I bet you it makes what you're doing now all the more worthwhile.
It does, because starting as a member experience associate, I'm able to understand exactly what it's like in that position. So whenever we hire on new team members, it gives me a different perspective to be able to help them develop to where I am.
All right, I'm going to have to read this one off the card because you've earned quite a few impressive certifications: Certified Financial Educator, Certified Financial Counselor, Scrum Master, IRA Specialist, and that's just to name a few. Where do you find the time and what motivates you to continue that education?
So first of all, of course, when you put it on paper, it sounds super impressive. I actually had the opportunity to have some really great leaders and mentors who afforded me the ability to further my knowledge at First Commonwealth and to further my education. I also have very strong teams that allow me to take the time to learn these things so I can actually take it back to my teams. The certifications mean nothing if you're not communicating the information to the people that matter. So in terms of finding the time, I have great partners and I have great teams that allow me to be able to find that time. And for me, the passion of it is you can never have too much knowledge. My grandmother always told me, if you don't learn something new every day, you're not truly living. So when it comes to learning more, I'm 100% open, and it gives me the opportunity to improve my own skill set to be able to share with others.
So, Doug, you oversee our Bethlehem, Easton, Northwood, and Phillipsburg financial centers, which is quite a diverse area. How do you support your teams in delivering exceptional member experience across all of those financial centers?
So first and foremost, anybody who knows the area knows that is a very diverse area. And the simple answer is it comes down to the teams themselves. I have 4 very strong teams, 4 very diverse teams who all come from very diverse backgrounds, be it years of banking experience versus no banking experience at all when they first come on. So it's all about making sure you have the right people in the right places, but also listening to the teams, because no one financial center is the same. So hearing what the teams are telling you and developing a plan moving forward is the best option we have, because you have to take in mind all the people in all the different areas. You have Easton, you have Northwood, you have Crawford, and you have Phillipsburg. Those are very different demographics of people, so you have to approach it individually. It can't be a cookie cutter approach across all financial centers.
So, Doug, on top of all of the work that you do at our financial centers and overseeing those financial centers, you also play a huge role in financial wellness. You are the chair of our Financial Wellness and Scholarship Committee. What does financial wellness mean to you, and why is it such a key focus here at First Commonwealth?
So to me, financial wellness is everything. Having grown up in inner city Philadelphia in a low-income family, I've seen the mistakes that were made by family members, family, friends. I've lived paycheck to paycheck. I've lived wondering where your next meal will come from. So the importance of people understanding financial wellness and how important finances are to your life is what drives me. If I can help one person to not have the same situation that I did, it's worth it in the end. And I think First Commonwealth has done a fantastic job of focusing on the financial wellness and financial literacy in the community, especially some of our, underserved communities. That's where it's needed the most.
So just like our financial centers can't be a cookie cutter template across the board, financial wellness is the same way, because no two people are experiencing the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. You have areas in Allentown, Easton, Berks County, Phillipsburg, New Jersey, that are all underserved areas or underbanked areas. So you have to tailor your approach based on the people that you're speaking to, be it age, be it gender, be it race, be it whatever. You have to tailor your approach based on that.
So can you share some of the ways that First Commonwealth has been actively involved in promoting financial wellness, and what do you think has the most impact in the community?
For me, the most impact in the community is the youth. So we have developed an extensive financial literacy program. We're currently in a partnership with Robb Middle School in Allentown, where we teach not only to the youth, but we also teach to the parents. It started for the youth as an after-school program, and we were approached to incorporate it into their 8th grade curriculum in order for students to be able to get their working papers. So we teach them once a week with plans to expand to another grade level. But then in tandem, we also teach the parents in the evening, because family is the most important part of financial wellness. You can't just teach the children how to balance their finances without the parents understanding and then being able to talk about it together. So with Robb Middle School, we've also partnered with Marvine Elementary School in Bethlehem, and we're working on other schools throughout the Lehigh Valley, Berks County, and Warren County, New Jersey.
That's fantastic.
It is.
So, Doug, we recently launched our new financial wellness platform. Can you tell us a little bit about it? What excites you the most, and what do you think members are going to get out of this?
I can. So our new financial wellness platform is a partnership with Bonsai. And for me, the most exciting and important part is accessibility. When people are learning about financial wellness, be it in person or be it in a digital platform, they're looking for something that's quick and easy to understand. You don't want to have somebody watching a 20-minute video or reading a 15-minute article. So what Bonsai does is Bonsai offers bite-sized pieces to help teach people about their finances. It could be as simple as an article. It could be calculators for how to calculate home equities or car loans. Or it could be something even more about an article of preparing for marriage or preparing for a newborn child. On the same token, they also offer an extensive youth option. So kids can go on and do a virtual lemonade stand, learn how to balance their money. And it also affords us the ability to offer this to schools in terms of programming, where we have workbooks and there's an actual website that they can use in tandem with the teachers to be able to track their progress.
So let's talk a little bit about the scholarships that we offer here at First Commonwealth. Give us an idea of what types of scholarships are offered, how many are offered, who's eligible, what the selection process looks like, and maybe a little bit of advice for someone who might be interested in applying.
Sure. So the scholarship program, we have increased to 12 scholarships, and the scholarships are $2,500 each. We increased it to 12 because we saw a need for continuing education. Those who may not necessarily be high school graduates, but didn't have the means or the opportunity to go to college straight out of high school. So there's 2 scholarships that are afforded just for continuing education. We also have categories for leadership. We have adversity, we have community service, and we have best all-around student. So there's really a diverse offering for scholarships, and we get a very large interest. This year, we had 46 scholarship applications, ranging from Berks County up to Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Lehighton, and all around the Lehigh Valley. So The selection process is once we get the applications and the letters of recommendation, we have a blind group of about 6 to 8 individuals. We redact all personal information from the scholarship applications, and then they review them, and we choose based on just a blind look at what they've done. And then we fit them into the categories based on what was submitted. So my advice to any of the students or continuing education students who would like to apply for a scholarship, do it. You know, you miss 100% of the chances that you don't take. So submitting your information and selling your accomplishments is the most important part.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. So with everything that you're involved in, how do you find time for your personal life, and what are some of the things that you enjoy doing?
So I credit a lot of what I would consider being grounded is to my husband and my family, because without people to support you, you can lose control very easily. And you can also get swallowed up in everything that you do and not find time for yourself. So you have to find time for yourself. We have a very extensive mini farm on our property, so we grow all of our own produce. And, you know, we take up hobbies. We do things that, you know, bring us joy. So you have to focus on you. You can't just focus 100% of your time on the work. But the other good part to this is, I don't see it as work. I think there's a quote out there, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. That's how I feel, because this is my passion and this is what I want to do and continue to do.
Doug, what is one thing you wish more members knew about in regards to the full range of products and services and just offerings in general that we have here at First Commonwealth?
I think more people should know about what First Commonwealth can do for their members. You spoke a lot about my involvement with financial wellness, financial counseling. That's one huge thing that most members don't know that we offer. And I think it's important to know that it's a free service. It's a judgment-free service. We can help get people back on track. That's what we're trained to do, and we care about the well-being of our members and the financial well-being of our members.
Something that you just said really stuck out to me, and that's the judgment-free portion of it. Finances are so personal, and people get nervous and scared to talk about it, and they think people are looking at them in a negative light if they need help. That's not the case.
No, as somebody who came from hard times, everybody goes through hard times. There's no judgment and there's no shame in admitting that you need help.
Well, Doug, thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for sitting down and talking and sharing some really insightful information about everything that we have here at First Commonwealth.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Justin Choate. Thank you so much for watching Faces of First Commonwealth. For our producer, Tyler Pace, for Doug Snellen and his incredible shoes, we hope you join us next time. So long.